Hi, we're Sister Sledge, and you're watching Mariners TV.
So Lee, a 6-2 win today, how do you reflect on that one?
Obviously, very positively. To kick the year off with 6 goals in a game is, going into the game you can't really ask for more than that. So yeah, lots of positives. Off to a good start in the calendar year, and we've now got 2 really tough tests away from home before we're back here at Mariners. The following week for the game against Farsley.
So many chances today on top of the goal as well. How promising is that you're creating so many opportunities?
Yeah, look, we talked in the dressing room before the game and at half time. We're trying to develop this kind of us versus us mentality. Ferriby have come here today and they've struggled a little bit. We've dominated, the game pretty much in its entirety. The challenge for us is just to try and keep our levels up as high as we possibly can through the different phases of the game. And up until about 65-70 minutes, I thought we did that pretty well. And then, unfortunately, for the last 20-25, we got sloppy and conceded 2 really poor goals. And just fingers crossed that in what's probably going to be a tight league this year, that hopefully doesn't cost us. And when we look back at the end of the season,
I hope that'll be a lesson learned, that sort of spell towards the end of that game.
Yeah, you try and take lessons from every game that you play, and that will definitely be one of the key ones from today's game. There was an opportunity there. Again, no disrespect to North Ferriby, but there was an opportunity there for us to potentially score 8 or 9 without conceding today, and that would have obviously put us right up there in terms of goal difference against other competitors in the league with us. So yeah, obviously a 4-goal margin is still a good one. We'll now look forward to the tough trip away to win on Saturday.
And Josh Gillies back in the team today. I think he set up 3 or 4 goals in the game. Is that the sort of impact that you want from him?
Of course it is. Of course it is. We shuffled the pack a little bit today. Brought Gary Brown in because Craig wasn't feeling 100%. I thought Gary was brilliant. We brought Josh in. Carl Finnegan dropped down on the bench. Josh did some fantastic things today as well. So again, that's the situation we always want for players to be pushing each other on and creating real strong competition across all areas across the squad. And there's no 2 ways about it. There's going to be some really tough decisions for myself and Graham to make ahead of that game away to Witton on Saturday.
We seem to talk about Lee Mason most weeks at the moment as well, with 2 more goals from today. Yeah. How pleased are you with his form at the minute?
Yeah, obviously delighted, and a little bit of a kind of running joke at the minute with Lee that we drag him off. Every time he gets 2 goals, but he was feeling his hamstring a little bit when we came in at half time, so we were on the side of caution. But yeah, look, Lee's form has been fantastic, and you particularly want players at the top end of the pitch to be firing on all cylinders, and Lee's certainly been doing that for us over the last few weeks, and it makes it really difficult for us to not pick players like Lee when they're in that kind of form. So great credit to Lee, because in his personal life he's had a lot going on over the last few weeks, and to come into the football environment and to give the level of performance that he consistently has over the last month has been brilliant.
It was a second home game in 3 or 4 days as well, and over those 2 games we had nearly 3,000 people through the turnstiles. What would you like to say to the fans for their support?
Yeah, just we hope that we've given them lots of enjoyment and lots of pride in them supporting the football club. We obviously want to try and keep getting bigger and better as a club, and the numbers are fantastic. But like the mentality that we try and drive within the change room itself, we're always going to try and strive for better. And so, we feel that there's an opportunity there for us to continue on an upward momentum, upward trajectory as a club, and those numbers are fantastic. But we've got to keep working hard as a club, not just to keep those same people coming back, but to try and get some more, some more new fans through the gate. but yeah, it's just brilliant turning out every week here at Mariners and knowing that you're going to have somewhere in around 1,500 people willing us on, and you know, 11 from 11 in the league at home is, you know, hopefully the fans feel like you know, that kind of, you know, support and loyalty is being repaid somewhat.
Just finally, away at Witten Albion next week. They've beaten Nantwich today. How much of a test do you think it's going to be from good on there?
Yeah, I mean, not only have they beaten Nantwich today, but you know, they knocked Spennymoor out of the FA Cup at their place, so we know that on their day they're going to be, they're a side like all sides at this level that are going to be capable of producing, you know, a result in any game. So we've got to take the, you know, the real positives that we can draw from the Christmas and New Year period. You know, 10 points from those 4 games, and we've got to go and apply, you know, the same levels and take the confidence that we've hopefully accrued from that period into that game at Witten, and if we can do that, then we've got a great chance of hopefully picking up 3 points.